Schwab. He's the managing director of the World Economic Forum. His sister, Nicole, is a member of the executive committee for the World Economic Forum. In July of 2021, she said that it was a huge opportunity to have their Great Reset. I see it as a tremendous opportunity to have this great reset and to use this huge flows, to use the increased levers that policymakers have today in a way that was not possible before. Their father, Klaus Schwab, is the founder of the World Economic Forum. 7 years ago, he announced plans to start tracking the entire population and merge everyone with a central machine, what he now calls the Great Reset. The Schwab family is working together with other families because that's how Team Evil works. You can call them the Illuminati if you like, but they have no official name, and they are not illuminated. There is no telling how many family bloodlines are involved, but they keep it in the family for three main reasons, and they all have to do with power. First, and most simply, as a way to gain and maintain their fortune. Secondly, is to carry out long-term secret objectives. These families use insurance companies and private trusts to protect their own fortune from the fiat debt-based system that they created, and to generate the kind of money needed for a 100-year plan. The older generation outlawed, introduced petrochemical pharmaceuticals, and polluted the environment. And now the younger generation is here to fix it with their totalitarian Great Reset. It's a multi-generational plan that works because of family loyalty and also because of the third reason why they keep it in the family: trauma-based mind control. Most victims of the CIA's trauma-based mind control program, MK Ultra, have come from families with a history of child abuse because
Attention! This is an important announcement for those on Medicare and Medicaid.
Because multi-generational child abuse makes a child more susceptible to mind control. And most of the characters we see as world leaders are not only actors on a stage, they are oblivious because they have suffered a lifetime of abuse and mind control. The overwhelming majority of people on Team Evil are not all in on it. They simply do as they are told. They follow orders, and they don't ask questions. These families see having children as a means of gaining power and wealth. They see their own children as property, as slaves to do the family's bidding. But perhaps it's more like a cult than a family. Nearly 1 million child orphans were distributed throughout America and the Commonwealth in the late 1800s by an international secret society called the Oddfellows. Delivered primarily by train, many of these orphans were born in private homes owned by the Oddfellows and their offshoot, the Daughters of Rebecca, an all-female Masonic organization that featured symbols of mass breeding and fertility. Philip Eugene de Rothschild says that the Rothschild family alone has produced over 100,000 children in these secret breeding programs. Most of the U.S. presidents during this time were Freemasons. 4 of them were Oddfellows. And at last count, 34 U.S. presidents are directly related to Charlemagne, king of the Franks, who is believed by these Illuminati bloodlines to be a genetic set that they highly value. And Team Evil has always been obsessed with genetics. So it really isn't that strange to point out the similarities between Justin Trudeau and Fidel Castro, Angela Merkel and Adolf Hitler's mother, Barbara Bush and Aleister Crowley, or even Obama and Akhenaten. The only way these families and their abused mind control minions are able to control dividing us. And if we, the people, could change that, then we could change everything.
Let's also be clear. The future is not just happening. The future is built by us.
I want to ask when you all think we're going to move from this form factor to something that's on your face glasses and when computing's all on the edge.
All right, 50 seconds. Who wants to answer quickly?
It will go. It will. First of all, it will definitely happen. I was talking about 6G earlier, which is around 2030. I would say that by then, definitely the smartphone as we know it today will not anymore be the usual kind of the most common interface.
Wow.
Many of these things will be built directly into our bodies.
So this is Pekka.
Interface. They want to put it in your bodies. They've been trying to put it in your body the whole time with the you know what and all the food. These people have been sexually abused, raped by their parents and other people. These people are not even people. These people are what you call reptilian, Draco, all these different demonic races. And what they want to do is to inject their children, the man they created, with that stuff, and they have. But they did not get the one that fought against them, the one that is in us, the one that is in his people. So they're mad because they have lost the battle. So since they couldn't get you to do what they wanted, now they're trying to stick it in their food. But remember, some of these guys are oblivious to the fact some think they're doing a good job. And if you read in that King James Version Bible, you'll find where there was a good guy who said, anybody that tries to mess with the Most High must be retarded. These things, these evil demons, do not and never have understood their place in life, do not understand their connection to life, and have lost the life force, have been disconnected from the life force. The only way they can live is if they drain other people's life force, like a battery. The Great Reset is an economic recovery plan. It's not a recovery plan. They put it as that. It's a plan to enslave you. They use all these fancy words. You can read it for yourself. And it's to enslave you. All to enslave you. And I don't even know why that popped up, because the thing is, I didn't click on that. That is something the energy made sure popped up, because I have no way of getting that. So I'm surprised that even showed up. But now you see that this is deeper than what you thought.
The National Legal and Policy Center. The Gates Foundation offers a gender identity toolbox, which asserts that gender is the result of socially and culturally constructed ideas. This is a lie. Gender is not a cultural construct. It is a genetic and biological fact. You're not going to censor what I say, ma'am. I'm very sorry. I'll appeal to the chair that I be allowed to continue. Sir? You may continue, but you're under a 3-minute limitation. We know how much Bill Gates cares about children. He met and traveled with Jeffrey Epstein many times after Epstein took sex crimes. The Gates Foundation has influence on the relevant response to the ASCO Act. The Gates Foundation may be the largest single donor to the dark money machine known as Erica. I am Peter Flaherty, chairman of the National Legal and Policy Center. The Gates Foundation offers a gender identity toolbox, which asserts that gender is the result of socially and culturally constructed ideas. This is a lie. Gender is not a cultural construct. It is a genetic and biological fact. You're not going to censor what I say, ma'am. I'm very sorry. I'll appeal to the chair that I be allowed to continue. Sir? You may continue, but you're under a 3-minute limitation. We know how much Bill Gates cares about children. He met and traveled with Jeffrey Epstein many times after Epstein took sex crimes. The Gates Foundation influence on the relevant response to the ASCO Act. The Gates Foundation may be the largest single donor to the dark money machine.
The single donor to the dark money machine in the world. Everybody was wondering, how come Bill Gates' wife divorced him? Maybe when she truly found out what he was trying to do, she didn't want to be with anybody like that. When she truly found out the stuff he was into, she decided to opt out. Maybe she was smart. Peace and love. Wake up. They're not your friend. They're not human. They're not even none of y'all, because y'all like that word human, and they're not light beings. These are demonic beings detached from the life force, and they want you.